So, welcome back to Daily Transfer Update and happy Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend this weekend, whatever it is you're doing. Today we're going to speak about three players. The first of them is Moussa Dembele. No, not the one that used to play for Tottenham, the one that used to play for Fulham. He ended up at Celtic and now he currently plays for Lyon. This season he has scored 21 goals in all competitions. He moved from Celtic for £19.7 million and the 22-year-old striker is absolutely smashing the French league to pieces right now. 2023 his contract expires. Bids from Man United last month. They're expected to go back in with a higher bid. Last month they had £35 million rejected. Liverpool are said to be interested as well. Obviously with Daniel Sturridge now leaving, they want some backup options on the bench. Somebody that they can rotate with Firmino, with Salah, with Mane, and he seems to be the ideal candidate. And obviously Arsenal are interested. Chelsea, they're on a transfer ban, but they have watched this kid since he was at Fulham. So they have been a long admirer of this guy. Now, this is going to be in the region of 45 to 50 million pounds, so I can't see any way that Arsenal are going to go and spend that on a 22-year-old striker. But I'll tell you something now. Whoever does buy this guy is getting a genuinely top-class striker. This guy has got every attribute to succeed at the top, especially in the Premier League as well. Now, he's got pace, he's got power, he can finish with his left, he can finish with his right, he can score headers. He's tricky, he's got skills, he's absolutely brilliant. And whoever gets him for less than 50 million quid is going to make some big profit in the future, or they're going to have a fantastic footballer for, 7-8 years maybe. So yeah, I think that this is somebody we should be going for. It's somebody we're linked with, but it definitely ain't somebody that we're going to be buying. And the reason we're not going to buy him is we ain't going to do 50 million quid on one 22-year-old. But, like I said, Man United have had an official bid rejected last month, £35 million. They're said to be coming back in with a new improved offer. And Lyon are open to selling him. They know they're going to get some big money. Nabil Fekir is another one that they can command a big fee for as well. Both of them are said to be going this summer. And I think both of them will end up in the Premier League. Now, at the end of the day, Arsenal are not shopping in that market right now. We're shopping in a completely different shop to Man United. Man United can afford to go out and do 300 grand a week on wages. We can't afford to do that right now. We need to make sure that we're getting players out before we load that wage bill again. But let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comment section down there. Let me know whether you would take Moussa Dembele at Arsenal or whether you don't think he'd fit into our club. I can't imagine anybody's going to say he won't fit in, but you never know. I don't watch French football. I'm sure some of you guys do, but one thing I do know is he ended PSG's 21 unbeaten run this season. He was this man of the match, the star man. He was pulling the strings in that game and outshone Mbappe that day. So there we go. Anyway, like I said, leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. The next two players we're going to speak about both play for Sampdoria over in Italy. Both of them have been linked to Arsenal previously. Spoke about them a couple of weeks ago, back in May, that we had tabled a bid for them. That bid was rejected, but we have now said to have gone in with a new bid of 44 million euros, which equates to around the 38 million pound bracket, which, when you look at it, is probably the shop Arsenal are shopping in. Two players for £38 million. Now, Dennis Praet, when he played for Anderlecht, do you remember we drew 3-3 with Anderlecht after being 3-0 up in that game? I'll never forget that match. I was actually watching it using the hospital Wi-Fi because I was in hospital when that game was on. And I'll never forget that. They scored 3 goals in 20 minutes or whatever it was, right near the end. And yeah, we threw a 3-goal lead. But that game, Dennis Praet played in that game. And Arsene Wenger, these quotes are from after that game. He said physically he was a little bit weak. This is after talking about him having a trial, because he had a trial with Arsenal apparently when he was about 15 or 16. So physically he was a little bit weak, but he seems to have developed well. And he has developed well to the point where a lot of clubs are chasing after him. Southampton, they were looking at him. Leicester were looking at him. Rennes are looking at him. There's other clubs looking at this guy, and there's a reason for that. That's because he's a very talented midfielder. Now, also we're in for the other guy from Sampdoria, and that is Joachim Andersen. 23 years old, contract until 2022. Danish international as well. So yeah, this is the sort of player Arsenal should be going out and signing. This is exactly the sort of player I want to see us buy. A young, decent centre-back that's got every attribute to succeed in the Premier League. He's quick, he's strong, he's got good aerial ability, composure, he's very calm on the ball. He can walk out of defence with the ball and not get a nosebleed like most of our centre-backs. So I think this is somebody we should definitely be buying, and it looks like we are. Dennis Praet as well, 25 years old, so a little bit older, but they've both played with Lucas Torreira. So maybe we're just trying to get all of Lucas Torreira's mates at the club, I don't know. But if they play half as well as he did last season, then we're going to get ourselves two very, very good players. But like I said, for now, we have put a bid in, 44 million euros. Our initial offer was rejected, so that one's now in the dustbin, and we have improved it with a £44 million bid. Now, this could take a couple of weeks, it could take a couple of hours. These transfers could happen just like that in an absolute heartbeat. What I will say is, though, I think we need to get our business done pretty quick. We need to get it wrapped up before pre-season, before we go on the tour of America. I want us to have concluded all of our business, so we're not sitting there in the last week of the transfer window going, well, we ain't actually brought anybody yet. We need to go out there and we need to make sure that we can get stuff done quickly. And if that means that we have to pay an extra £5 million or £3 million or £2 million for a player, so be it. Go and get it done. Get it done. I'm sick and tired of this club taking liberties. And last summer was the first summer that we actually went out and did that. Maybe that's because Unai Emery's here. Who knows? Maybe that's because Raul is now running things. I don't know. But previous years, it used to drag and drag and drag, and then it would be nobody was available. Well, people are available if you pay the right price. The right price gets you the player. You then put them on a contract, and he's then your player. It's not hard, is it? You sign the players up for the fee that the club want for him, there or thereabouts. You haggle a little bit, then you get it done. Then you negotiate with their agent, get them on a contract that everyone's happy with. They sign the contract, you've now purchased the player. It really isn't that difficult. So hopefully these two lads come in, hopefully they hit the ground running, and hopefully we're sitting here in a year's time saying, yeah, they've been fantastic, maybe we should shop again at Sampdoria. I don't know, but let me know what you guys think. Leave it all in the comment section down there. And later on today, I'll be doing my live stream at around 5 o'clock. Also, go back and check out my video from yesterday on this day. I will also be doing that every single day going forward. Another one will be out at 9 o'clock tonight. So stick the notification bell on, subscribe if you're new as well. Share the content around. Very, very close to 17,000 subscribers, which is mad. Considering this channel's been going, what, less than 6 months, 7 months, whatever it may be. I think it's just over 6 months. That's 6 months and 1 week. So thank you very much to every single person who has subscribed so far. And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Stick the bell on, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Laters, peeps.